Hi, my name is Marsha Peshke. I am a poet and movement artist from South Africa, and I'm currently local in Daegu. My work focuses on, I think, advocating for myself and for other people. I focused a lot on writing when I was younger, and I found myself needing to return to my body, as that was something I wasn't connected to. And so the path that I'm on right now is to bring those two forms together, my writing and my movement art. So I've been in Korea. It's 3.5 years. I lived in Korea and then I moved to Thailand, spent some time developing my movement practice there. And I was with a wonderful community called Project C. And we sort of brought in artists from different backgrounds, painters, illustrators, movement artists, non-dancers. The focus was all on what does it mean to be we together and to support each other and to recognize that the people coming into these spaces have different backgrounds. You come in with your own history and to respect that. And I think the most beautiful experience was learning through play and then connecting with the inner child as well, healing the inner child, nurturing the parts of you that need that. And so that's why I connected with that community so much. And I loved the movement. We would dance in parks and open spaces and all of those things, but it just opens you up more and more. And so a lot of the work was focused on community, connecting with people, coming into the space and acknowledging how you were feeling and then using that as well, the emotions. And I think it reflects in the work that I do now, and it's why I love collaborating with people and creating a space where people feel safe and they feel seen and empowered. And that's a really important part of the work that I do. My relationship with Korea and Thailand is really important because I've entered spaces with people where I feel really seen. And after working in Thailand, I felt the need to come back to Korea because I wanted to take on more of a leadership role. And because I'm now more aware of who I am in my body, I feel like I really am sitting in my body. I want to actively create spaces where people can feel the same and where they can share their stories. So I'm really interested in people's stories as well and being intimate with each other in terms of sharing. So I see my practice continuing in that way. And I'm still trying to figure out how to bring spoken words into the same space. I suppose I do that through working with reflections, reflective writing, and then taking spoken word into the movement space. And I'm exploring this idea of the body as a map. I like this word, contour, the lines of the body, the history that a person has. When we enter spaces, we give spaces meaning. And so I want to know the why, the how, why people function the way they do. And so a lot of the movement projects I work with, it's about mapping the body, looking at the lines, a person's history and all of that, and then sharing with each other. And often I do look at difficult themes like gender-based violence. A lot of it is personal to me. After exploring some of my own history, I now feel more comfortable sharing with other people, and then I think it helps me to understand how to help them do the same thing. Moving abroad means that you have to put yourself out there and open up. And then the opening up means that you welcome the possibilities. I think I had so many expectations of myself and it was unfair. And so moving abroad, the dance that I was doing in Korea, the people I was connecting with were maybe in the same sort of mind space. And so because you focus on possibilities instead of expectations, you are more open to exploring, and then you respect, well, at least for me, I think I had more respect for my body and what it could do, and that it was okay to move in the way my body knows how to move. One thing I want to start focusing on is doing movement workshops. I think I want to be closer to people, and I want to do workshops that are open to dancers and non-dancers, people from any background, because I did a lot of that in Thailand, a lot of movement workshops. And I think it'll be a way of establishing community in Daegu or in other cities. So I think going forward, a lot of my focus is going to be on that, because I hope to one day become a dance therapist, a dance movement therapist, because I believe that the mind and the body are connected. If one is injured, the other is also injured. And your body does show you when something is wrong. So I think the workshops will also take me into those spaces, because I tend to hold back on deciding on what to do with my life. But it seems like I am interested in healing and connecting with people. So creating spaces through movement workshops, that makes sense. And I think I want to be more consistent and invest in that.